Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Let's say you vote for me, but you vote for me because I ran on a platform that, let's say, I will, fight crime, and I will tell you that I will limit crime, I will eradicate crime. Now, let's say I'm about 1 year in the office that you voted for me, and the crime doubled in the country. What would you do? Or what should I do? Should I don't know, quit? Should I submit my resignation? Am I good or am I bad at it? Well, let's say I'm the justice, I don't know, from the Justice Department's secretary or minister. Again, and I say, well, my job is to make sure that I implement the laws and all the resources that I got. I promise you that I will cut, I don't know, crime in half or something like this. And after about a year, the crime is doubled. What should I do? Should I be fired? Now, I'm talking about a politician here, and that particular politician is Giorgia Meloni from Italy, the Prime Minister of Italy, who a lot of people thought that she's a fascist. That's how she was portrayed before she got in the office. And when she got in the office, some people came and told her, Meloni, sit down. Here is what you're supposed to do. You do this, you do this. No, I'm talking. You do this, and then, okay, bye. That's it. You can talk to me after I leave the room. So that's how she was, I think, treated. And it seems like from her platform that she ran on, she's just failing left and right, according to my, low understanding of the situation. So let me show you this article. And the numbers don't really lie here. Russia Today, 18th of August 2023. Illegal immigration to Italy surges under right-wing coalition. The Italian Prime Minister ran on a populist platform that included a crackdown on migration. I know that, even I know that. Illegal immigration to Italy by boat has more than doubled since last year, despite a purported crackdown by Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, according to figures released by the Interior Ministry on Tuesday. Since the beginning of the year, 89,158 illegal migrants have crossed the Mediterranean Sea to arrive in Italy, an increase of, brace yourselves, 115% over the 41,435. So there were 41,000, now they're 90 almost, 89,000, who made the crossing during the same period last year, the ministry reported. While deportation increased slightly, there were 2,561 this year, opposed to 2,000 last year. So increased with what? 561 persons. This uptick was dwarfed by the 70.59% increase in asylum claims, which saw 72,460 making the request. Interesting, isn't it? So I'm just gonna read like, let me see, like this. And my glasses. Meloni was elected last year on populist platform that included shutting down the constant stream of illegal boats. Shutting down. You know what shut down is? Dead. A comprehensive immigration package adopted by her government in April established steeper penalties for smugglers, including a new offense, people smuggling, resulting in the death of migrants carrying a 30-year prison sentence, and created migrant centers to house asylum seekers while their claims are processed. Good job. However, the right-wing politicians' hard campaign talk of naval blockades has given way to financial agreements with some of the countries used as departure points by the migrants, and it works fantastically. Negotiating for the EU, Meloni last month agreed to pay the Tunisian government 150 million euros to crack down on people smuggling gangs. How did that work for you? An agreement she called a model for other northern African countries. Tunisia Tunisia replaced Libya as the #1 departure location for illegal boats to Italy this year. Italy declared a state of emergency in April due to the near unprecedented increase in illegal migration after the first 4 months of the year. So 4 times as many illegals arrived by boat as during the same period for the previous 2 years. In July, local paper Il Giornale predicted 2023 would break 2016's record of 181,000 illegal arrivals by boat if current trends continued. Failure, failure, failure. People don't have the decency to quit if they suck. Now, that's the whole point of democracy, it seems like. I fool you, you vote for me because I have charisma. I promise you a moon from the sky or the sun from the sky. And when I get elected, I fuck you once. And then before the elections next time, in about a few months, I'm going to become again a nice person and I will promise you everything. I will implement 1 or 2 things that I promised before, or at least pretend. And if the media covers for me, I will fool you again and you're going to vote for me again. That's the mass democracy we live in. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Cheers. Some peach wine. Here you stay over there. So, in addition to overburdening Italy's asylum system and migrant shelters, the endless flow of rickety boats over often has dire consequences for migrants themselves. Last week, 2 Tunisians died when the boat... All right, well, people exposing to things like this, they expose. I will tell you a story, okay? I used to have a friend who crossed the... many years back, more than 20 years back, who crossed the Atlantic in a container from France. I'm not going to disclose his name, but anyway, a very courageous move. You can say very reckless. So he and I think 2 other guys locked themselves, or someone locked them in this container with water, bottled water, that was put on a ship in, I think, Le Havre, if I remember correctly, in the port of Le Havre. And he and these 2 traveled about 2 weeks in this container. That's where they pooped, that's where they slept, that's where they peed, that's where they whatever. And they arrived in the United States of America, and then they broke open with all the tools necessary to cut the the container, and they got out. And eventually he became a US citizen. Good job. But I'm saying, that guy had courage, desperation, and he did it. What can you say? Admire his craziness? Well, people are desperate. But when, let's say, he would have died, gladly he didn't. Let's say he would have died. Would you, sue the container company, the water company, the ship? Who would you sue? That was his own risk. The same with these guys crossing. That's their own risk. Oh my God, now what? Italy's fault or something? Or what? Libya's fault? Or Morocco or whomever over there? Not Morocco, was anyway. Algeria, what the hell that was? No, Algeria. No, it just stays on my head. All right, let me find it. Jesus Christ. Tunisia, Jesus Christ. Anyway, North Africa. Anyway, so here it is, my friends. What would you do? You can say, well, wait. She's got what? 3 more years, right? Well, yes and no. Because after a year, I would like to, like you do when you hire someone, you bring him after 3 months, you do an evaluation and you send him back or send her back. After another 3 months, you're in probation, hired on probation. After 3 of this, you evaluate, make the, after 3 months, after half a year, make the evaluation and say, good or bad? Bad, out, not hired. Good, okay, and I would like to know what's good about it. She's got a year. She's got 1 year. She could allocate money left and right. It's her government. Wasn't she the one who put together the, I don't know how to call it, the budget? Wasn't she the one with her coalition parties? With Salvini and Berlusconi? Meloni, Berlusconi, Salvini, one of them is gone, went to see Jesus. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. And she also failed with the Ukrainian shit as well. She sucked their thing in the first 2 months after she got in power. That told me that someone sat her down in an office. He didn't unzip or anything. He just told her what she needs to do. Keep quiet. I'm talking. And after that, the person or those 2 or 3 people left, and she was over there like that. Oh, I didn't know it was like that. You're just a peasant. Paisano. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.